speak in English.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Just open yourself, and then by the way that you are practicing your English, you will improve. You will understand what are your mistakes.
I totally
and this
agree
is how
with you.
This,
Olá a todos, olá a todas, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo no meu canal. Hoje, como vocês podem ver, eu não estou sozinha, tenho cá uma visita, um amigo meu chamado Genivaldo Milton, que vai introduzir agora, ou que vai apresentar-se a nós e explicar um pouco quem ele é e o que tem feito cá em Vivendo. Então, Genivaldo, tudo bem?
right, I'm very well. And you, how's it?
I'm very well too. Well, I'd like to know now, first of all, why are you here in Vinduk?
Well, the first thing that really made me come here to Vinduk is the fact that I wanted to improve my English and to continue with my studies. So I'm doing this master degree.
Agora vamos passar para um quadro que eu chamo 5 perguntas em 5 minutos, ou em inglês, 5 questions in 5 minutes. Are you ready, Genivaldo?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, let me take my book now, because I need to check my question.
And the funny thing is that you didn't tell me what are the questions that you are making.
Exactly,
So,
I have to surprise you. I
Right.
want to see
Let's
if you're
roll.
really ready. Well, first of all, why did you start learning English?
well, the first thing that really made me start studying English is that I used to think that I'm this kind of American lost in Angola,
Wow.
like most of Angolans. and then the things that also the things that I used to learn, like music, for example. You know that I'm a musician.
Yes,
I didn't
yes,
even
I do
say,
know.
but I do music. So I was learning with. Let's say English speakers. So it was a trigger for me to start really learning English, because it would be better. And then para entender os filmes, you know, a gente assiste os
Exactly.
filmes. What I used to say is that English, it seems to be a luxury language. So that's why I really started to learn English.
What did you say?
Luxury.
Luxury.
Yes.
Okay, luxury language is like something
tipo
valuable.
Valioso, é tipo uma linguagem de luxo.
The luxo. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my second question is related to the first one, which is, how has your life changed since you started speaking English?
That's a good question. I would say
Yeah.
it really changed like 100%.
Wow.
Especially because it opened me a small door. I know you don't like to say
Small angolanos, né? Angolanos, sempre aqui prontos.
Yeah, estamos a observar isso dos namibianos, but it really improved me somehow to connect with people. Por exemplo, aqui na Namíbia eu pude conhecer congoleses, zambianos, zimbabueanos, sul-africanos, mas que
Pessoas de várias
gajos
nacionalidades.
da Botsuana e que. So the thing is that English really made me reconnect with these people, and then it made me understand other types of cultures. So it's what I say. English, it's a universal language. So
Exactly, I totally agree. Yeah, I do. My third question is very interesting. Eu acho que as pessoas na banda vão gostar. Vamos a isso. Is it possible to learn English and start speaking it fluently in a country where the English language is not the official language? Like, let's say, né, as pessoas em Angola conseguem realmente começar a falar o inglês e ter aquela habilidade de comunicar-se com outras pessoas em inglês.
deixa eu responder até em português. Porque na verdade é bem difícil. It's a challenging. É bem difícil, mas é possível, porque o que a pessoa tem que fazer é que a pessoa já naturalmente fala inglês, então fala português, né? Fora.
É a nossa primeira língua.
Eu estou confuso agora.
It's
sabe?
okay,
It's
it's
like
okay.
we are speaking Portuguese
And then
e de um momento para outro pensa que estamos em Angola.
No, we are still in Vinduk.
Oh my goodness! Mas o que acontece é que se a pessoa está em Angola e o país não é de língua oficial inglesa, a pessoa tem que fazer os possíveis de de estar frequentemente a falar inglês.
Exatamente,
Com grupos e
acredito que sim.
evitar, por exemplo, facilitações. Tipo, estás a assistir filmes, estás a assistir com legenda. No, let's avoid these things.
Exactly. People do not believe when I
Yeah,
tell them.
and the other thing is that most of the time you have to write journals in English. Tem que escrever em inglês os seus pensamentos, transferir para inglês, tirar um momento do dia, maybe 20 minutes per day, just to think in English and then start
and
writing
it's
in
not
English.
about the quantity but the quality, né?
I'm telling you. E se eu pudesse fazer isso quando estivesse em Angola, it would be easier for me, because agora que vim para aqui, it's hard, and especially to study what I'm studying. Eu estou a estudar, I'm doing business and administration.
Ok. O que é isso em português?
Negócios e administração.
Ok.
É isso, eu mestrado. Então, e agora que estou a fazer, tipo, pensar como mestre, in English it's hard.
Imagina, só em português já deve ser difícil, agora mais em inglês.
It's very hard. So, então, se a pessoa vai praticando, né, em Angola, escrever em inglês, de quando em vez de pensar em inglês, assistir filmes sem legenda,
em inglês
interagir com pessoas. Por exemplo, já somos angolanos. Quando a gente se encontra com um angolano like Delcia, like you, and then an Angolan lady who speaks English.
Exactly.
So let us just improve and practice English
together, instead of speaking Portuguese, which is our mother tongue that we already know.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
No,
that's a nice question.
Yeah, it is.
It's helpful.
Então, pessoal, se vocês quiserem realmente aprender o inglês, né, se vocês estiverem ali em Angola ou num outro país em que as pessoas em que a língua oficial não seja o inglês, vocês podem aprender. É só seguirem aqui as dicas que o Genivaldo deixou para nós, que vocês vão absolutamente aprender. My fourth question.
All right.
What was the most difficult part when you started learning English?
Okay, when I started speaking English in Angola or here?
You didn't start speaking the language here, or you didn't start learning English in Vindo?
I started learning English in Angola, but it's a total different thing. This is what we were just talking on the third question, because learning English in a Portuguese country
is a little
fica como uma cultura geral.
You
know, fica tipo, opa, sem inglês, sem algumas palavras and stuff. But the real practice happens when you are like in a country where you don't have what you don't choose.
Yeah, you don't have any options.
Options, that's the thing.
Yeah, but speaking English.
You just have to speak English. There is no Portuguese, so once you are with these people, you have to think fast, and then you have to, let's say, search for the right word for you to start speaking English. For example, nós já falamos inglês, but now that we are speaking now, o que acontece é que o meu cérebro está a ter uns delays. Por quê? Porque a parte difícil disso tudo é que quando tu estás a aprender inglês, respondendo a tua pergunta, is that you speak Portuguese and then you speak English. So you have to change, to shift. Is that correct? Shift all the time. You have to shift.
Mas eu acho que essa é uma habilidade que nós ganhamos. Quanto mais nós praticamos o nosso cérebro, né, mais confortáveis nós nos sentimos.
Exato.
E conseguimos fazer essa troca de línguas de um momento para o outro de uma forma impressionante.
Right.
Tipo, estamos aqui a falar normalmente, depois mudamos para o inglês, depois we come back to Portuguese.
It's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. So this was one of the most difficult parts I really found out when I was learning English here in Namibia, because I had to. The thing is that I was trying to think in Portuguese to speak English.
Wow.
And then at the end of the day, I'm tired, really tired, because I was thinking in Portuguese. So imagine I'm using three phases. So I think in Portuguese, I translate and I speak in English, and then my mind would be like, okay, falaste bem? Yeah, falei bem. Okay, 4 stages.
Wow, that's incredible. E falar o inglês nos traz essa capacidade, permite que nós tenhamos essa habilidade. Então, Última questão, my last question. What piece of advice could you give to those who are trying to learn English or are interested in learning English?
That's a good thing. Eu como sou professor de música
Oh, yeah,
e que
yeah,
e tal.
yeah.
E
Okay.
gosto muito de ensinar qualquer coisa que eu, even todos outros subjects, né? Já estava aqui a fazer advices mesmo antes de chegarmos ao fim.
Yeah, long time ago. But it's okay, like special advice that
Special advice for those who wants to learn English in Angola.
Yeah, in Angola or people that are here,
Yeah.
have started learning the language.
The first advice that I would say, I would give is that the words in English, they are all inside of your mind. Because the movies that you've been watching, the songs that you've been listening to,
Yeah.
those things are in your mind, but we just don't believe. Don't be afraid to talk English. Just start
Exactly.
speaking English.
Yeah.
Don't worry if you are like dealing with an elder or what, or someone who speaks better than you. Just start speaking, because all those words are coming on. You know, even right now that I'm speaking with you, the words are coming in.
Yeah, they're just coming naturally.
Yeah.
Whoops!
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just keep speaking English.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Just open yourself, and then by the way that you are practicing your English, you will improve. You will understand what are your mistakes.
I totally
and this is how
agree with you.
This is one. This is my biggest advice, and
Yeah.
I don't know if I think this is the only one.
This is the only one, so don't be afraid to speak English.
Because what you've been listening to and watching, and then what you've been observing in your life, in your journey, it's there in your heart, in your mind. So once you start speaking, there are moments that you'll be like, oh, where did I get those words?
You got from the movies that you have been
way.
watching.
That's
Exactly.
it. Yeah,
Oh
that's
no,
it.
that was very, very interesting, Genivaldo, and I would like to thank you for coming here. I would like to thank you for sharing your experience, a little bit of what you think about learning this luxury language, as you said. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo. Eu espero que vocês estejam ansiosos para receber mais experiências do género com outras pessoas angolanas também, que têm estado cá em Windhoek há um bom tempo e já têm falado inglês muito bem, conseguiram superar as suas expectativas. E é só para mostrar que nós também podemos falar bem inglês, tanto estando num país em que o inglês é a língua oficial, como em Angola. E I think that's all for today.
Cool. Can I use my glasses?
Yeah, of course you can.
Just to close the program?
Just to close the program. So, what do I say at the end of my program?
I don't know.
I just say bye.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
tchauzinho.